Hey you guys, welcome back to another Shop My Stash with KK. Now, this Shop My Stash is going to be a little bit different. Your girl KK is a little tired right now. It's about 12 o'clock midnight. I can't sleep. I'm so ready to exchange out some of these makeup products. It's been difficult though, because a lot of the products that are in my makeup drawer I have really been loving, so some of them are going to stay. But disclaimers, if you can hear my fan and air conditioning, I apologize. It's hot. I'm hot, I should say. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive right in. So this is my makeup drawer that I've really been just pulling out of and using for, I guess, the past couple of months. I don't know. Stuff has been coming, going in, out. So if you notice from my previous Shop My Stashes that products are missing or a lot of new products are added, it's because, you know, I use makeup as it flows for me, you know, so my monthly, weekly, daily makeup drawer changes a lot. So anywho, as you can see, there's a lot of stuff in here that I've been using. So I'm just going to run through right quick the stuff that I'm going to keep. I have a little drawer here to put stuff that I'm keeping, and I have a little basket here to keep stuff that's going back, and that's how I'm going to do it. And whatever it is that I need to replace or add, we'll do that. So let me stop running my mouth and let's go ahead and jump right in. Like I said, I'm going to run through pretty quickly. Let's start over here with primers. This primer I really like. I really like this Catrice Aqua Splash Grip Primer. It's very hydrating. I love how it feels. I love how my makeup looks when I use this. And so this is actually going into my stay drawer, so I'm going to be putting that back. This Maybelline Grippy Serum, I like this too. I really like this a lot. This is also hydrating. It's grippy, but it's not annoyingly grippy to where it feels super duper sticky. It's just like kind of slightly grippy to me. And I like that a lot. I also like how my makeup looks when I use this. Is it going to stay though? I don't feel like I need both of them. The Catrice is the newest one that I've been using, so I'm going to put this one back because I've been using this for quite a while. So I'm going to put that back and keep the Catrice. This P. Louise Pop and Shine. This is another primer, but as you can see, it's very interesting. I used it in one of my videos and I used it a couple of times since, and it's really not one that I want to use again anytime soon. I feel like it's very gimmicky. It claims to blur imperfections, minimize pores, and create the perfect base. I don't agree with any of that. I feel like it's just something fun to use, but because it smells like chemicals, I don't like using it on my face. So this is going to go back, and I'm not sure if I'll ever pull this again. I did get that in my, you know, monthly subscription box from P. Louise, so, you know, I have no control over that. Now, these e.l.f. Thirst Burst drops. I love these. Oh, I love these. They're dewy, brightening like it says. Definitely adds a nice glow to your face when you use them. And I really enjoy using this to kind of manipulate foundations. If they're too thick and I want to loosen them up, or if I want to add a glow to, you know, the foundation, I really like these. And it's great just for prep on your skin. Nicely hydrating, and it gives your skin a nice glow underneath your foundation too, if you're into that. I'm really into that right now, so I'm loving these. And I'm actually going to put this in a keep drawer because, like I said, I really like using this to manipulate foundations to loosen them up. Let's move into these setting sprays, I guess. This Kosas Cloud Set, very nice setting spray. This one I use more just kind of like as a refresher spray, you know, for my makeup, to set my powder and things like that. If my face is feeling dry after application, it's great for that. I'm not really sure as far as it adding longevity to my makeup, but it definitely is very refreshing on the skin. So I like this, but I am going to put this back. I also use this Tarte LifeLock setting spray. This stuff really does lock in your makeup. Whenever if I'm going anywhere, me and hubby or whatever, and I really wanted to not worry about my makeup moving or anything like that, I will spray this on because I feel confident when I use this. So this is great, you know, amongst other setting sprays that really lock in your makeup. Like I really like the One Size as well, but this one, you know, new to my collection, I really like it. So I'll be putting this back, but I definitely enjoyed using it. Oh, can you guys hear that? It's like super windy outside. Sounds like somebody's out there whining. Anyway. Wow, can you hear that, you guys? It is so loud. Dang, is a storm coming out here in Vegas? What is happening? It was a lot of lightning out there earlier. So it definitely could be. It might be raining right now. Okay, so this One Size powder melt, this stuff was very cool to me. When I used it, I was like really amazed at how, you know, glass-like my skin did look. It really gave me like a serious glow. So this stuff is a glass setting spray, and it's kind of like contradictory to me because I'm like, okay, powder melt and it's a glass setting spray and it looks cloudy, you know, so it's very interesting. But yeah, I know if I ever want my skin to really look, I won't even say like shiny or greasy. It's just a different kind of glow that it gives my face. I know I can grab this, or I can grab that Pat McGrath, because the Pat McGrath glass skin did the same thing. So very cool, very interesting, fun to use, but not something I would use on a daily basis for sure. Okay, so let's move into these concealers. This House Labs. I have like really mixed feelings about this House Labs because it's not a bad concealer. I actually like it. It's nice. I have no complaints about it. It's just a concealer to me. I guess it didn't do anything to knock my socks off or anything like that. So that's kind of why I really don't have much to say about it. It's a nice concealer. You know, the shade that I have is medium deep golden. And it works. It's just not, it wasn't my favorite this go round, so I'm going to put that back. The reason why I say, oh, it wasn't my favorite is because I absolutely loved this ABH. This ABH concealer was like, oh, I fell in love with it. I kind of don't want to put it back, but I'm going to put it back because I have a couple other ones I want to try. The shade that I have is 18 in this Magic Touch concealer. But yeah, it was just something about this concealer that I really liked. And it could just be the tone of it, but you know, it just worked perfectly under my eyes. But it also just has a really nice coverage. It didn't blend away, and it blended, you know, easily. So I really love this ABH concealer. So I would definitely pull that again. I also have my Maybelline Instant Rewind Eraser concealer. The packaging on here just really upsets me. And it does because of the fact that this is a really nice concealer. It is, oh my gosh, just like the coverage is crazy. It's nice and smooth. It's amazing. But look at this. It's just, I really wish they would put this stuff in a different type of packaging, because that makes me not want to reach for it just because it's messy. But you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna put it back. Now these two concealers I'm actually leaving in here. I just started using this Catrice True Skin in a lighter shade. If you watched my last video when I used the Morphe foundation, I used this, so you can see it's pretty light on me, but I mixed it with, you know, a little of my foundation to make it work for me. So because of the fact that I know I really like this concealer and I want to keep using it. What shade do I have? This is a new lighter shade for me, Neutral Fudge. And it's funny because it does not look like fudge. Well, I guess there's different flavors of fudge, so I guess it could be fudge. But anyway, yeah, this one is very light. in the neutral fudge, and so I definitely have to mix it with darker concealer or with my foundation, but I want to keep using it. So a long way of me saying I'm keeping that. This Kosas, I'm keeping this as well because I'm using this as a color corrector for my hyperpigmentation and dark circles, and I have the shade Alchemy. So if you have not seen me use it before, that's what it looks like. It has a slight oranginess to it, so it works really well. A little bit goes a long way, so I'm definitely going to keep this in my drawer. Now, next I have here my foundations in this little corner. This Sephora Reveal the Real, very, very nice. This is actually a skin tint, but as a skin tint, it really has way more coverage than I thought it would as a skin tint. It's very thin, but if you don't need a lot of coverage, and if you, you know, conceal ahead of time, then, you know, you can get a really nice natural finish with this skin tint, and it does build up nicely. I did notice that. So it is very thin, as you can see, but it does build up, and it does give you a really, really nice natural finish. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that back because I'm through with that. The Fenty Beauty, you know, I'm already familiar with this. Really, really nice coverage. This is the Easy Drops, and I have the shade 20, it looks like. So yeah, this foundation, really nice coverage. I really like this foundation. I like the coverage. I like the shade on me. You know, as you can see, really good coverage on that Fenty foundation, and the shade is great. So yeah, I know I like it. I already knew I liked it, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that back. Next I have here this Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation, and this definitely does fit its name. Beautiful skin. What shade do I have? 13, Warm Shad. And so yeah, this one, very, very nice foundation. Definitely gives you a beautiful finish on your skin. That was a lot. I did not, you see how a little goes a long way? You do not need that much at all. Just a tiny, tiny bit. And I really don't use a lot of this. I use just a slight amount. As you can see, I'm in a weird angle for this camera, but beautiful, beautiful full coverage foundation. Gives you a nice, beautiful natural finish. You don't need a lot. So I'm gonna put that one back. Okay, you guys, next I have here this L'Oreal Skin Ink. I did go ahead and grab this to try out. What shade do I have? 375 Warm. And this stuff, this has amazing coverage, but what I did learn is that you definitely have to just blend this out in the sections. Like, you have to put this on your skin and blend it out in sections, because the dry down is pretty quick, right? So really good coverage. This stuff is supposed to be waterproof and last you, you know, all day or whatever. And I definitely would say that I'm sure that it does, because when you put this on your face, you know, when you blend it in or whatever, you definitely need to work in sections, because you see how fast that dried down? That is completely dry. Completely dry and completely matte, and I do not like that about it. You know, that's just not the type of foundation that I am into right now. So the way that I got this to actually work for me was mixing it, you know, with some of the Thirst Burst drops, and so that turned it into a more liquidy, luminous foundation that I can have more blend time, more play time, and it just gives me a more natural finish on my face, more so than this super, super skin-like finish. As you can see, it just looks like skin. So that's great if that's what you need for the day to last you. You know, you're going somewhere all day and you need something to last you all day and not move and be waterproof and all that stuff. This stuff is great, but you have to work with it in sections, you know. So that's going back. This Morphe foundation, I just got this, just used it for the first time recently. If you guys saw that video, I really like it. I really, really do. It looked good at the end of the day. It lasted. I really like it. It's, you know, just like a nice full coverage, but it's still, it's like, it looks like makeup, but if you don't put on too much, then you're okay. So, you know, you have the control over how much of this you put on as far as how much is going to look like makeup. So for me, it looks like makeup, but it looks like good makeup, you know? So I think I have the shade, what is it, 27N. I really like it. I'm going to keep that because I want to keep trying it. This Revolution Skin Silk, it's Luminous Serum Foundation. This stuff has an amazing amount of coverage. The shade I have is great. What shade do I have? F13.5. I really like this. This is easily one of my favorite foundations right now because I'm really into the luminous serum hydrated type look. So even though I want to keep this in my Shop My Stash, I want to move on to another foundation. I'm gonna put this, dang, this is a tough one because I really like it. I'm gonna put this in a maybe pile. Okay, this e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This is a glow booster. So it's not a foundation, but I wear it as a foundation because, honey, the coverage on this stuff is amazing for me. I have 6 tan deep. So I love this stuff because it gives you that nice, beautiful, glowy skin. But the coverage is crazy because when I first used it, I was like, oh, you know, it's a great foundation. It was like, it's not a foundation. I love it. So I'm keeping this. We're keeping that. Okay, so I'm gonna scoochie. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at these powders. This About Face. This is a loose powder from About Face. I hate their writing because it's like you really can't read it. I love the packaging, but I hate the logo. I just do. So this one I have, what is this? Draped. So this is just a loose setting powder, which I use under my eyes. So it's a really nice tan shade. It works well. It works well. I don't have any complaints about it, but it's also not one that I'm like feel like ranting and raving about. Like it's so amazing. It's just, it's a good drugstore powder, you know, loose powder. So I'm gonna put that back. I did recently purchase this Say pressed powder. This one is a translucent, so it's Slip Tint in shade 4, which is, you know, a brown shade, but it really is super duper light. It actually kind of reminds me of the, what is that Sephora, that finishing powder? I can't think of the name of it. Micro Smooth. Just because when I use this, every time I use the Micro Smooth, I'm like, did I do anything? You know, because it really just finishes your makeup. It's not something that you can just see. But I kind of feel that way whenever I use this, and I don't know if you guys can see, it has like little tiny like glowy particles in there. It's a beautiful finish, and I do want to kind of get more familiar with this, so I'm going to keep this for now. This Kosas, this is a cloud set in the shade Softly. This packaging is so hard to open, but love this powder. Really do. It's amazing. This one, I don't know if you can see, it has like those little micro shimmers in there as well. It's funny because you can't see that on your face at all, but I think it just helps to give you a really nice, beautiful finish to your makeup. But I'm going to put this away. I know I love this. It's a great like finishing type powder, but I'm done with it for now. Let's see here. This Charlotte Tilbury. This is like a tiny one that I bought just to try it out, see if I like it. This one, what shade is this? Number 3 in tan. This one is their pressed powder, and it works great. I love this stuff. No complaints, no problem with it. This shade is perfect for under the eyes, around the mouth, your brightened areas. But I'm gonna put it back. I really like it. I know it's good, but I'm done using it. This Sephora Blur It powder in the shade 02. I just purchased this not too long ago, so I haven't been using it that long. It's a really nice loose powder. And when I tell you, oh nice, I forgot it actually has, you know, this cap on it, so you don't have to worry about spilling it. But I cut through my net, as you can see, because I don't like having to press through the net to get to my powder. I like to be able to just pour it out, or, you know, put my puff in there as much as I want. So I cut through the nets. Yes, I did. But as you can see, it's very neat and clean because it has a top. I really, really enjoy using this powder. So I'm going to keep this in my Shop My Stash for now because I really like it. This e.l.f., I believe this is, yeah, this is the Camo Powder Foundation. This one is 500W. With this one, it's great. I love the e.l.f. powder, especially the Camo foundation powder, because it gives amazing coverage. But I'm done with this. You know, I already know I like it, so it's going to go back. This L'Oreal Infallible Blurfection. This is also very new to my collection. I've only used it a few times. I really like it. It's pink. This one is, and it's talc free if, you know, you care about that. But this is a blurring and brightening setting powder. I don't see the name of it, but this is the, oh, there it is. 05 Pink Medium Deep. So this one, I believe, yeah, this one is just loose in here. So that's what that one looks like. And this one looked really, really good as well. Do I want to keep, I don't feel like I need to keep both of these in here, this one and the Sephora. So I'm going to focus on the Sephora, and I'm going to put this one back for now. But just know this is really good and I really like it. These two are new. These are two new pressed powders that I purchased. I wanted to try out the Rimmel Stay Matte powders. And so I got two shades, a light shade for under my eyes and a darker shade for the rest of my face. And these both work great. Great, affordable pressed powders. The light one is 016 Deep Beige, and the darker one is 031 Pecan. So I would say if you're looking for an affordable pressed powder, these two are actually really great. But I'm going to put them back because I kind of want to simplify my powder life. So I'm going to choose probably just another pressed powder because I'm going to keep this Kosas. This Kosas, I didn't get to use it as much as I wanted to. This is a Kosas Cloud Set in Translucent Candy Rose Ultra Transparent. So another loose pink powder. And this one I want to keep using because I've only gotten to use it a couple of times and I really, really liked it. So I don't want to put it back. So as you can see, it has the top that covers the little holes as well. So this one is going to stay. Okay, you guys, I adjusted the drawer just a little bit so I don't have to reach as far because, you know, my back. I'm getting older now and all that reaching. Shoot, after a while, it's a lot. Okay, so let's move on to blushes. As you guys know, I am really, really into the cream blushes right now. I got this Carla's Secret, like generic multicolored blush palette from Amazon. You know, I wanted to try it out. It's like a dupe for that Makeup Forever cream blush palette that costs an arm and a leg. And these I'm not sure on. I mean, they worked fine when I used them. Honestly, I only used, I think, this one, to be honest with you. This one and this one. I think those are the colors I'm really into right now. And so far, so good. I still want to develop some more thoughts on it. So I think I'm going to keep this in my Shop My Stash just so I can play with it some more and see how I really feel about it. So that's going to stay. This curve case I actually grabbed out of my drawer. I haven't used it recently. This is one that I used and showed you guys in the past. My girl DJ gave this to me when she came to visit. And I think it's really cool to have all the cream bronzers, contours, and blushes in one place. And I actually really love the blush shades in here. I think they're really, really pretty. So I want to keep this as well because this is really, really what I'm into right now, the cream blushes and bronzers and stuff. So I'm going to keep this as well. I really want to simplify my blush situation because, as you can see, my blushes got completely out of hand over the last month, and I need to chill out. So this is one of the Dream Cream blushes from Give Me Glow. Absolutely gorgeous. This one is Little Miss Hollywood, and this color, like I said, absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. This is like one of my favorite colors right now. But yeah, I really want to focus. I need to focus when it comes to my blush, so I'm gonna put that back. This one here is a Colored Rain blush that I pulled. Is that Bourgeois maybe? Focal Point Glow Lighter. So this one here is honestly more like a blush, a glowy blush, you know. So it's kind of like, and with them not being in business anymore, you know, I'm sorry if you really love this color, but I'm sure, you know, there's dupes out there. But it's really kind of like a blush topper that gives you glow, and it is really pretty. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's pretty. So and it's something I threw in here because I wanted to play with, and I haven't played with it yet, and I'm really not sure how I feel about it. I think I'm gonna put this back for now because I'm not sure how I feel about it, and I don't feel like stressing over it, so I'm gonna put that back. This ColourPop blush I'm actually going to keep in here. This one is Cheerio. It's a Super Shock blush, and this one is a satin from ColourPop. And this blush is just, oh, it's so pretty. I feel like it looks lighter maybe on the camera. I can't really tell, but it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. And I pulled it, but I didn't get to use it yet, I don't think, so I'm going to keep that. This blush from Juvia's Place, if you guys saw me use this blush in my video, you was probably cracking up because, child, when I use this blush, I felt like my face looked bruised, okay? And it's such a gorgeous shade. It's called Sweet Berries. It's so pretty, but it just looks so freaking dark. It's so freaking dark, and it's so freaking pigmented. Oh my goodness. It's like, I don't know what to do with this. It's beautiful, but it really does look like a bruise on my cheeks, and I'm not in a bruise type of mood, so that's going back. This Sun-Kissed blush, oh, that color is so pretty. Look how gorgeous that is, you guys. This is gorgeous. This is, what is it, 06 City Sizzle from Maybelline. I pulled this, and honestly, oh my goodness, I haven't gotten the chance to use it yet. It's been sitting in here just waiting for the perfect makeup look, and child, I'm about to create one because it is gorgeous. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, the color is just so pretty. So yeah, I'm keeping that. So next I have these two e.l.f. blushes, which are really gorgeous shades, and they would actually move into fall perfectly, especially this one. I actually bought this one specifically for this fall season. Let me look and see what shades these are. Suave Mauve and Bronze Bombshell, I believe. And so yeah, the Bronze Bombshell I'm definitely going to keep for the fall. But this mauve, the Suave Mauve, I'm gonna put this back because I'm not really in a mauve-y type mood. Don't want to keep this. I mean, I have a lot of cream blushes already. This color is pretty. I'm gonna swatch the other one for you guys as well. This color is pretty. It's just not really my vibe right now. And I actually really like these liquid blushes from e.l.f. So I think, you know, and I'm really in the mood to just use what I know for a fact, or just keep what I know for a fact I want to use. So this is, put this like this. So this is those two shades, really pretty. But I just really love this pumpkin-y brown shade right now. So yeah, I'm gonna put the mauve ones back. This Clarity Cosmetics, one of my favorite shades, You Got Me Blushing. This is one of their pressed pigment blushes. And honey, when they say pressed pigment, they not playing. Their stuff is super pigmented. You have to really be careful because they're powdery and they really will make a mess. But this color, that You know, you can tell that's one of the colors that I'm really, really into right now for fall. Oh my gosh. But I need to put this back because there's a couple of blush palettes that I just purchased that I really want to add to my Shop My Stash. And I'm gonna put this in a maybe. I was just like, yeah, I'll put that in a maybe. I'm sorry, you guys. But there's a couple of blush palettes that I really want to add. So this is a Tower 28 blush. Get Set Sawtail Slushy. Yeah. This color is really, really pretty as well. It leans a little bit more on the soft, dusty rose. So that color is gorgeous, but I'm really not into pinks right now. So I'm going to put this back. This color pop, this one is Message Me. So another one that's right up my alley right now for the type of shades that I'm into. See if you can see that. You have to build it up. You know, it's color pop. It kind of can look a little dusty, but it's a really pretty shade. You know, it's on the lighter side as far as, you know, these kind of warm tones, but you know, so I'm gonna put it back. It's not my favorite. I like the deeper warmer shades right now. This blush from Kosas, Heartbeat Blush is Life. Really pretty. Look how gorgeous this blush is. It's so pretty. It's gorgeous, but the thing is, it's like, you know, it's very buildable, so you don't have to worry about it you know, just being too, I put that on my wrinkly part of my hand, sorry you guys, but you don't have to worry about it, you know, just giving too much pow right away, you know, unless you pick up too much. But it's definitely buildable. You know, you see that? It's gorgeous, very pigmented, but you know, just going with a light hand, really pretty, but that's not a color that I really want to focus on right now, so it's going back. Now this Cover FX, I've had this forever. This one is Spiced Cinnamon. I need to clean this. Look, this is crazy. I've literally had this probably for about 6 or 7 years, okay, with this little light packaging, right? But this Cover FX blush in Spiced Cinnamon is one of my favorite, absolute favorite shades. It's beautiful, perfect for fall. It is a gorgeous fall shade. I'm kind of, I don't know if you guys, I'm putting that right there. It's kind of similar to the, was that the Kosas? That, I don't know, no, that was the Color Pop one, I think. That I want to put back because it's a little dusty. See, this one has more color, more warmth. It's just more beautiful. I don't know why I just be swatching in the weirdest places, make my life difficult, but this angle, you know, is hard. So see how it's similar, but it's just not as dusty as that top shade. Really pretty. Ooh, I'm gonna put this in a maybe. Okay, now these blush palettes, I actually threw these all in here recently, right? I haven't even used these. I threw these in here because I told myself, you know what, I want to focus on some palettes because the single blushes were, you know, kind of becoming a bit much. So I threw this BH Cosmetics Glowing in Grease 6 color blush and highlighter palette in here. These are palettes that I don't often think of, that I forget about, that I never pull, but they have some really pretty shades in here. You know, like these are right up my alley right now. These two would probably work for me. That would be too light, but these two highlighters are gorgeous as well. So this I'm gonna put to the side because I really do want to keep that. This Rouge Romance from Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics. Of course, you know, Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, at least to my knowledge, doesn't exist anymore. But this blush palette, it really gives me like spring, summer vibes. But because of this shade here, this shade, I mean, all 4 of these, shoot, all of these, all of these shades, except for this one maybe because it's really a little more pink leaning. This one is kind of pink, but it's also a little coral. I don't know how it's going to come off on camera, but all of these blushes, you know, are just gorgeous. And so I really want to, ooh, dang it, I went to the wrong one. I really want to just, you know, kind of focus on a palette that has, you know, different blush shades that I like. So now this one, this Playing and Makeup by Yolando, the Bloom Blush Palette. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one in here. It has some really pretty shades in here as well. You know, it has lavender I'm not really into right now. This really pretty kind of like deep rose shade. This Dahlia. All of these are gorgeous. I don't understand yellow blush from, you know, I don't, but whatever. I think I'm going to put this one back because I'm not really feeling those shades right now. And then I have a few more blushes to talk about. You see, you guys, I have so much. I was just like, this Patrick Ta, this one is the gorgeous red one. She left me on red. I have been dying to use this blush for so long, but I just have not pulled it, haven't found the right makeup look or whatever to use it with. But, and you know, Patrick Ta has the cream and the powder. So I'm going to keep this in here because I definitely want to use this gorgeous red blush sometime this fall. Now this is one of the newer Morphe trios. This is the Cabana Club Cheat Thrills Blush Trio. And I only used it once, you know, in my video trying it out. And I felt like the cream shade, the top cream shade was really pretty. It worked really nice. Nicely pigmented, but I feel like the powder wasn't quite as pigmented as I would have liked for it to be. You know, I was able to build it up, but it didn't blow my mind, if you will, right? So I don't know if I want to keep playing with it or if I want to, you know, put it away until another time. I feel like I should have used this center shade. I feel like that might have been more up my alley than the top one, maybe. They're both really pretty, but I kind of feel like I would have enjoyed the lighter shade better, as you can see, than the top shade. So I'm gonna put this in the maybe, just because I'm not sure if I want to keep trying this out and see if I like it, or if I want to just, no, you know what, I'm putting it back. I'm putting it back. We gonna try something else, okay? This Juvia's blush, this one is number 6, I believe. Yeah, it's hard to see that with that orange writing. Like, why they decided to put pink on top of orange is beyond me. So y'all, I think it's number 6, but I can't be for sure. I never even used this blush. I pulled it for this top beautiful orange shade up here. Never even used it. So for some reason, I guess I wasn't in the mood, so it's going back. This Dream Duo from Give Me Glow, really pretty. This color here is definitely Give Me Glow and Clarity. Their stuff is very powdery, so when you use it, just know that you're gonna get that kick up, okay? But very, very pretty, as you can see here. Absolutely gorgeous, very pigmented. And this blush shade is right up my alley right now. So I don't know, I'm gonna put this in a maybe because I'm not sure. Okay, you guys, we are on the home stretch. So I have here my bronzers, and then I have my highlighters back here, and then we're done with this drawer. Thank you, Jesus. This Juvia's Place bronzer, I just recently tried this out in the shade Cocoa. The bronzer itself, very, very nice, creamy. It is a beautiful shade, as you can see, really creamy. And it blended out nicely, but I kind of have a feeling that it's a little dark for me. Like, I feel like I should use something a little bit lighter. So with this, I feel like I would definitely have to use a very light hand, and it wouldn't be like my first choice just because of how dark it is. But yeah, I would say this is a very, very nice cream bronzer. If you are looking for one and you want to try it out and you find your perfect shade, yeah, I would say this is great. But I'm gonna put it back because it's a little dark for me. I had to wipe that off because it was getting everywhere. Okay, this ABH cream bronzer in the shade Deep Tan, really like it. Really, really like it. Once again, nice, delicious cream formula. And as you can see, this one is not quite as dark. This is like a beautiful bronzer shade for me. Yeah, I really like it. So this one I would keep, but there's a couple of other cream bronzers I want to try, so it's gonna go back. Okay, last cream bronzer is the Amicole stick, and from what I understand, they're going out of business, right? So yeah, sorry to hear that. But what shade do I have? I have shade 200. And this is really nice, really creamy. It feels good. It's like the perfect shade of bronze just for a light bronzing for me. Really like it. So I enjoyed using it, but I'm gonna put it back. Like I said, there's some other ones that I want to try. This YSL All Hours Hyper Bronze. Oh my goodness. I really like this stuff. Really do. I don't know if that's the shade. Is it 05? Is that my shade? But this is really nice bronzer. I really don't want to put this back. I'm trying to think of what other bronzer I want to pull instead. This one is just really nice, and I really don't want to put it back. It's just, the application of it is just beautiful. It's just like silk. Like, you can barely even see it, but when you put it on, it's just nice. So I'm gonna put this in a maybe, because I don't know if I'm putting that back or not. This what is this? Bronzed Bombshell from Give Me Glow. This is a really nice bronzer as well. Bronzed and Bougie is the shade that I have, and this bronzer works beautifully as well. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it's hard to, you know, show bronzer, but it's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, it is a gorgeous bronzer. Let me swatch the YSL next to it so I can, because I know I like both of them, but you see the difference in the shade from the YSL and the Give Me Glow. The Give Me Glow has a more deeper, richer, and the YSL is just like a nice light bronze. It's just, they're both beautiful, but dang, now I'm thinking I want to keep the Give Me Glow. Okay, I think I'm gonna put the YSL back, because I'm feeling like the Give Me Glow is giving me more of a deeper, warmer, richer bronze that I want. And if I pull something else to replace that instead, you know, then I might, they both will go back. But I just know that I really really like both of them. Okay. Oh, I forgot, I had one more cream bronzer in here. This is the Black Radiance True Complexion Cream Contour Palette. So this one, it has, you know, the bronzer, the sculptor, and the illuminate. And you know, this one is nice as well. Super creamy. You know, I have to keep this plastic on here to make sure it stays creamy, because these, you know, they don't last forever. But these are the 3 shades in here. And you know, the Black Radiance, this little cream palette, it's nice. It's a nice little affordable situation, and that color of cream bronzer is really nice too. So it's like, I'm tempted to keep it, but I'm gonna put it back because I'm gonna pull something else. Okay, you guys, we are on the home stretch, thank goodness. So I only have like one kind of liquid, you know, type highlighter. This is from Juvia's Place. This one is in Nubian Gleam, and it's absolutely gorgeous. But I'm gonna put it back because there are a couple of other liquid highlighters that I want to use, but this is what that one looks like if you're curious. It's really pretty. I just put a little bit on there, but really pretty. And I like using this actually underneath my powder, so really pretty. I'm gonna put that back. This Dior highlighter, this one is Dior Forever Glow Illuminizer in 01 Nude Halo. It's nice. It is a very nice smooth highlight, right? It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Look how gorgeous that is. It's beautiful. but it's like, it's just not my favorite. So it's definitely one I will pull again. Definitely one that is absolutely gorgeous, but it's just not my favorite right now. So I'll put that back. Let's see here. REM Beauty. This is Miss Mars highlighter topper. Okay, so beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. I don't know, it's like I just really haven't been knocked, my socks have not been knocked off from any highlighters lately. So it's pretty, it's gorgeous, but it's just, I don't know, it's just like highlight is just highlight to me. And I really am so into the like glow from within and glowy skin and hydrated skin right now. I'm just like, okay, it's another highlighter. This is J-Cat Golden Soleil Baked Bronzer, but I use it as a highlighter. This one is in Cancun Golden Tan. Really pretty. I love this stuff, and it's very subtle, very, very subtle on the skin, and that's why I pulled it, you know, because it is just very subtle. It gives that beautiful, just subtle glow on the cheekbones, and that's what I'm really, really loving right now. So I'm actually going to keep this because I just put this in the drawer, you know, to use because I wanted something a little more subtle. I just hadn't gotten a chance to use it yet, so it's going to stay. This Hen Dash, I'll clean this off. This Hen Dash Peak Heat Gradient Highlighter. It's beautiful. It is. It really is just beautiful. When I bought it, I thought it was going to look more gradient than it does. I really don't see a gradient in here at all, and it's really supposed to be a beautiful gradient. But anyway, let me put this somewhere where you can actually see it. I'm going to put it right here. It's beautiful. It is. It's a gorgeous highlight. But you see how they all just kind of look the same? You know, it's just like whatever, you know? So beautiful highlight, but it's going back. And then last but not least, this amazing ABH highlighter. This one is the Glow Seeker highlighter in Enchanted. Ciao. The packaging. Look at the packaging, okay? The packaging on this is just fire, right? But the highlighter itself is gorgeous as well. Look at that. Man, get out of town. So, yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Where can I put this where I'm not straining for you guys to see it? I'm gonna put it right here. So you see that? Absolutely gorgeous. Ooh, that is beautiful. But yeah, if you just look at them, they're all just really pretty highlighters. The ABH has a little bit more sparkle and glisten to it, don't it? But she's going back as well. Okay, you guys, so that is it for me going through the items in my drawer. For filling in the gaps, I'm just going to take you guys around my room with me so we can fill in these gaps right quick. And I don't think I'm going to go through any palettes. I just showed you guys all my fall palettes. If I do show you any other palettes, it's just going to be ones that are in my drawer that I pulled, you know, a few weeks ago to get through the rest of the year. But you guys know how I interchange new palettes, old palettes, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, let's just go ahead and fill in these gaps. Okay, guys, I know this is like a strange angle, but I have some items in these drawers on my vanity that I definitely want to add into this Shop My Stash to use. This new Fenty Beauty primer, like I said, if you watched my kind of, what is it called, vanity chat video, I did show you some items that I wanted to start using over the next couple of months, and this is one of them. Very interesting looking primer, so I'm definitely going to pull this to add to my primers. I also have in here this Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop Lit. So this is like one of those under the foundation pre-makeup lit type products, and I really, really want to use this. I'm really excited to use this actually. So let me just, I already got a whole bunch of shine on my hand from those highlighters, but let me see if you can, oh yeah, it's nice and thin. Oh yeah, and it's just like giving my skin a beautiful shine to it. Yeah, So I'm gonna leave that on there and just see kind of how it dries down. But yeah, excited to use that. I'm gonna add that. I already told you guys I picked up the new YSL blushes. I got the powder and I got the liquid to use, so that's gonna go in the drawer. This Makeup Forever HD Skin Full Cover Concealer. Now I totally forgot I have 3N55. I totally forgot that I even had got this. Totally forgot, y'all, and I accidentally bought a second one because I forgot. But I'm hoping I like it. I'm gonna try it out before the time is up. If I don't like it, then I'll return the other one. But yeah, really excited to try this out. Anything else in here? I have this Hourglass concealer in here, but I don't think I'm going to fool with that right now. This Tartelette, I always forget about this Tubing Lash Primer because I don't really trip off of mascara since I wear falsies and I just put it on the lower lashes. I always forget about this, but I'm gonna keep it up here and possibly use it. I don't know. And then I bought this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray Matte Blur. You know, everybody's doing the glass skin right now, and so I got this matte blur one, and so I'm just like, ooh, okay. Lord knows I do not need another. I'm trying to hold this drawer, but I do not need another setting spray. Look how pretty. Oh my gosh, this is like really, really cool. So yeah, got that. I'm gonna add that to my setting sprays. I'm gonna play with this palette also, just I don't know when. These are the blush palettes that I picked up. Now these came from, yeah, it's Metamorphosis Beauty or something like that, and I grabbed these 3 because, you know, they were like 20 bucks, and I was like, you know what, I want to go ahead and try some new blushes. So this is the Stinky Cute blush palette, and these are the colors in here. So they're really pretty, a little bit deeper shades, you know, so these would probably be really good for, you know, darker skin tones as well, but beautiful for the fall. This one is the Michoacan blush palette. Little dark skin butterfly, right? Honestly, I'm not sure how these are going to look on me because, you know, this one I think is going to be pretty. These bright oranges I'm not sure about. Maybe even this one, but we'll see. And then I have this Blushing Bubbles. I think this is the one that really got me to want to purchase one of their blush palettes. The shades in here. So this one is gorgeous. You know, they're all gorgeous, but this is one that really called to me. So we'll see how they go. Like I said, they were like 20 bucks each, so I grabbed those. And then in this drawer down here, I definitely want to pull this LYS. This is a serum primer, Secure Skin Gripping Serum Primer. So I'm going to add this for another primer as well. I have these 2 loose powders in here, my Danessa Myricks and my Pat McGrath, but I don't think I'm going to pull those right now. I don't want the Pat McGrath foundation or spray. But this Too Faced highlighter, I think, oh, look how that looks on my hands, you guys. Oh my goodness. That is what it's going to look like under my foundation. Oh, I'm so excited. That's beautiful. But this Too Faced Diamond Glow, this one is Chocolate Diamond. I've had this forever. You see that? Beautiful. And that's what that looks like. I think I'm going to pull this as well. I don't even know if you can see that. It blends in beautifully on my skin. It's gorgeous. Yeah, you probably can't see it, but because I'm not angled right, but that's what that looks like. Beautiful. So I'm gonna pull that as well. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna pull all of these blush palettes. I might just pull this one, the Giraffe one, for now, so that I don't get overwhelmed. Dang, you guys, I almost forgot. I got this Catrice the Perfector Poreless Blur Primer because I wanted to try this one. I love the hydrating one so much that I actually wanted to try this one too. So I'm gonna pull this. Whether or not I get to it, I'm not sure. And then I saw somebody on the internet put on some brown lashes, some brown, oh gosh, like strip lashes. And I don't know if I've never seen brown strip lashes before, but they were so pretty to me, you know, to be actually brown. I was like, whoa, that's pretty. So I bought these to try out some brown wispy lashes from Ardell. I don't know if I'm gonna like them or not, you know, because they're very light and wispy and they're brown, not black. But I also ordered some brown mascara too. So we're gonna play around with some fall looks with some brown lashes and brown mascara and see how that works. But yeah, I think that is it for over here. So let's go pull a couple more foundations and maybe concealer and powder and setting spray. Dang, I got a lot of stuff to pull. Let's go. Okay, you guys, so I'm over here in my cabinet where it has my primers, my foundation, and my concealers, as well as my setting sprays. And I know I have, do I need to pull another setting spray? I think I'm gonna pull one more setting spray. I'm not exactly sure. Why don't I pull the LYS setting spray, because I haven't used this in a long time, and since I have the LYS primer, I'll go ahead and pull this. And it has a natural finish. I need something with just a basic natural finish at this point. Everything has all these fancy finishes. I'm like, I'm good. And I know that I want to use my Patrick Ta for some reason. I've really been feeling like I want to use this right now, so I'm gonna pull this Patrick Ta foundation to add to the Morphe and the e.l.f. But I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm not pulling another foundation. And then remember I told you guys I bought another Makeup Forever concealer and I forgot. Yeah, that's it right there. So, and I didn't realize that I had a Morphe concealer, child. I completely forgot because I didn't look before I did my video. And I would have used this when I tried out the foundation, but I'm going to pull it now since I'm still using the Morphe foundation, and I will just add, because this is more of my skin tone, so I would just add some lighter concealer to it for brightening. And I think if I want to do another concealer, I'll probably go ahead and grab that Hourglass that was in that drawer. So that should be enough, child. That should be enough. I'm not going to pull another primer. I have enough primers. So we're good on the foundation, the primers, and the concealers for now. Okay, so I need to replace my bronzer. And this drawer is pretty high up, so I'm trying to look up here while I'm holding this camera. This bronzer, that's a CoverGirl stick. There was a new little stick that I wanted to try, which is this one, I believe, this Essence Baby Got Bronze. So yeah, I believe I'm going to pull this one and try this out. Maybe this new LYS. This one is lighter than the one that I've used before. So yeah, I think I'm gonna pull this one because this one is a lighter shade. I don't remember what it is. When I put this camera down, I'll let you guys know. But this one I absolutely love. This is the one that I've used before and I love it to death. Yeah, this lighter one is the one that I got in one of those Sephora favorites bags. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that too. And then I need a powder. I'm gonna pull this one size because I've really been wanting to play with this and I haven't yet. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this. This is like so hard when I'm holding this camera, but this is what the one size looks like inside if you're curious. So I'm gonna pull that. Okay, so for highlight, I'm not doing too much. I just want to grab a couple of more liquid highlighters. Y'all know that's what I'm into right now. So I'm going to grab this Charlotte Tilbury liquid highlighter, and I'm also going to grab this Sephora liquid highlighter right now. Okay, so for powder, I'm just going to pull one setting powder because I want to keep my powder simple right now. So I think I'm going to do my Fenty powder, which is right here. So I'm gonna do my Fenty powder, and this one is in the shade 400, the Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder. So yeah, I'm going to pull this one. Y'all, I'm kind of nervous about that one size bronzer. I feel like I need to pull one more just in case. You know, just one more powder bronzer just in case. So maybe I should try. I don't think I've tried the Dior powder. Have I? Let me open it up and see. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like I've even tried it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this Dior powder and try this one out. So these are all the additional items that I'm going to add into my drawer, and then we will finish up. Okay, you guys, I have managed to fit everything in this drawer. The old items that I still had that I wanted to keep, as well as the new items. I have my setting sprays, my concealers, my foundations, all my primers. I have powders, bronzers, blush over here. I also have some cream bronzer and liquid highlight, and the blush comes all the way around here. So I was able to fit everything in there. I'm so excited. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do a separate video showing you guys the palettes that I did use, because this video is already over an hour long. So I think the palettes that I did use over the last however long, I've been putting in this drawer. So it hasn't really been that many, because you guys know I'm just barely back into doing my videos and using makeup again. So it hasn't been that many, but I do want to do a separate video showing those and the looks that I did, as well as showing some of the newer palettes that I'm going to be using throughout the rest of the year, and that will do it. So look for that video. It's coming up next. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me to choose my new items. I was overwhelmed by this because it was so much, but I'm glad I got it done. So thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you on the next one. Toodles!